Morning all, here we are, bank holiday weekend, back at the boat. We've got Wi-Fi, hooray! What was it that was the problem with the Wi-Fi?
I hadn't put the SIM in properly. I thought I had, but I hadn't.
So it's all up and running now, and it really is good, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah,
it's working perfectly in here, and perfect throughout the whole boat, in the bedroom, everything. We even laid in bed last night and watched a bit of Downton Abbey, didn't we? Yeah. Not for long, I fell asleep. So, bank holiday weekend. What we got planned? So we've got Dave's back near. Yeah, Dave's coming shortly. He's coming for breakfast. Where you gone? What Lee's doing in here? He's pottering around.
Just trying to clear up.
Yeah, Dave's coming shortly for breakfast. Unfortunately, he has hurt his hand quite badly in a tunnel, I think. So he's hanging around here at the moment because he's got medical appointments that to go to. But I'll get him to tell you the story when he arrives. We've got Crick Boat Show tomorrow. We're going to a horse show up in Leicester on Sunday because I've got some family that live in Devon that are showing some horses. What we're going to do around here this weekend, we were hoping the Nature Wall order was going to come, but that looks like it's being messed about again, which we are not at all happy about. I'm going to crack on with some painting. What else is going to be done this weekend, Lee?
I'm just looking it up now.
Oh, okay. He's looking up the Nature Wall. I think Lee was talking about recessing up here because we've got a marine electrician coming starting in a couple of weeks' time. And I think he's decided that it's, as we walk in here, it's very easy to lean against the horn and all that sort of thing. So I think he'd like to recess this in slightly. We went on to Ollie's boat a couple of weeks ago, and he's done that, and we thought, what a great idea. So I think Lee's going to have a chat to Dave today about how we could go about doing this. We've also got ready for the marine electrician because he's obviously going to put the solar panels on. So we've also got to move the horn slightly and the tunnel lights. That's another job for this weekend.
No, it's just mainly what we said was the panel and the moving the tunnel light and the
horn. So we're going to try and get that done this weekend, ready for the marine electrician coming. So like I said, Dave's coming over about 9 o'clock. I'm going to make him breakfast. But for now, I'm going to crack on with the second coat along here. Okay, we got Dave just came on the boat, and let's have a look at your.
That one there was in the hatch thing.
Oh, gosh, let's see your hand, Dave.
Just gonna get in there.
So what happened?
On the back of the boat, you got the tiller arm here.
Yeah.
And then the throttle linkage here, and you got that thing that folds up. So that was folded up like that. Now Rick said to me, when you're going back through the tunnel. When you go into the tunnel, keep your boat this side, so you're going to hit the wall.
Yeah.
Right? So when you go in, you hit the wall, but he said you don't hit the wall because there's a wooden rubbing strip against that wall going through. Yeah. And keep your front end against that.
Yeah.
Right? Because what happens with that tunnel, the Braunston Tunnel, when you're coming from Market Harborough, it goes in like that and it goes like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And you've got about 1,000 metres there, and then it goes straight like that.
Yeah.
And he said, if you look for the hole in the tunnel and you head towards that, he said, you will hit the front, will hit that corner.
Yeah.
So he said, keep it against the rubbing strip like that, and just go through, keep your ass end off the wall, right? And just keep your nose rubbing on the strip. And then when it goes like that, the wall comes round, it will push the front end round.
Yeah.
He said, and you just follow it around with the ass end. Yeah. He said, and then as you're going round, you can see, he said, where the tunnels change direction, there's a double row of bricks come out about 3 inches.
Right.
all the way up over like a ridge, yeah?
Oh,
So
right.
you've got a tunnel there, and the
Yeah.
tunnel where the tunnel joins,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You've got like a lump goes like that.
Yeah.
And watch out for that, he said, so just keep an eye on that. So I'm going along, and I'm keeping an eye on it, and down the bottom, like, and I'm about that far off the brick wall, going along like that, and I'm going like that. I've got my hand on the throttle like that, my hand on the tiller, I'm looking like that. Next thing is this clang like that, and then the lid come down like that, and just, and you know where the lid is? The lid's like that shape, yeah? And it's like that shape it is, right?
Yeah.
That bit there, that corner bit there is about 50 mil down like that.
Yeah.
My hand was in there, and that corner bit came down and stuck in there.
So let's have another look. So you
pretty
went.
well,
So
isn't
you
it?
went to hospital,
Well,
and
first thing I'd done was I ran into I just stopped the engine. Well, what happened first was the tiller came over against me like that and pushed it harder against the wall. So this thing was pushing
God.
harder down. So I pushed the tiller back like that, which turned the ass end over there. And when I'd done that, the lid went loose, and I chucked the lid up and took my hand out, right?
Yeah.
And then I heard a great big crash, and the lid fell on the floor, which was lucky. That was the lucky part, because the hinges, the lid comes off that way.
Right.
So when it came down like and it went in my hand, as it was rubbing against the wall, it was vibrating and the hinge was coming off. Right, and then it came off.
Yeah.
If the hinge had been the other way,
Yeah.
it would have cut them two fingers off. It would have gone right,
Oh, my
right through
God.
there, definite. Because my hand was right in there. You can imagine that's the bit there. So it would have definitely had the little finger,
Yeah.
because the hinge wouldn't have slid over. See, the box wouldn't have slid over like scissors, like
Yeah.
when the scissors pins go.
ooh.
So that was what, 2.5 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
So was there awful lot of blood, Dave?
Well, yeah, because I was on that blood thinning.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
thing.
warfarin.
No, not
No.
warfarin, but yeah, similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I could just feel dripping off the end of my fingers all the time because it's pitch black in there. See, so I ran in, flicked the light on, looked down, because that was all flopped open like that.
Yeah.
And ran into the bathroom, picked up a grey towel, wrapped it around my hand like that. Well, there was a young couple on a boat behind me, right? And I was a bit, sort of ran back out and sort of looked behind me. They were still quite a way behind. Anyway, I carried on down through, got out the other end of the tunnel, pulled over and got a centre line and just tied it around a branch of a tree, ran up the bank
Yeah.
and just tied it to a branch of a tree. I thought, there's no way I'm going to go anywhere near the canal with this. So I tied it around a branch of a tree. They came out and they said, "Oh, we heard you scream. What's happened?" And the girl went, "Bloody hell!" There's blood all over the back of the bow. And then they pulled over and gave me a hand then to moor it up properly. But what happened was, as they went past it, and they didn't go past fast, but as they went past, they just sucked my boat out, like, the branches went down like, and
God.
it was gone, like, and they came in and grabbed it out and moored it up and that.
Yeah.
And then I went and got some, because I always keep me French med packs.
Yeah. I know.
You know, when you go in there, they give you a med pack with everything in it. And I ripped open one of them and washed it out and under the tap, which was good, like, and then put a big daub on it, like, then wrapped a new towel around it and went off to hospital.
What,
They
you
said, "I'm
drove?
gonna run your hospital and all that." I said, no, but I said, if you can follow me on up the top, I'm going to moor up the top.
Well, then.
Car.
Where was your car? Was where?
Car was in the...
You drove to hospital. So how many stitches?
Where you got to here then? You saying?
I was up the tunnel, when they came out, and then they followed me all the way up past the...
Oh, you went to the marina bit.
Just past the marina,
Yeah.
where I was moored before.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many stitches did you have at hospital?
7 inside, 7 outside.
Oh,
And I'd
gosh.
they super glued because the tendon
Tendon.
on the little finger there and that one there. What I'd done was, like electric cable, you know when you do it with a Stanley knife and you just nick it and you just like,
Yeah.
it was just like, it looked just like that, so, because he said you got 6 cords inside, if you look at it, like 6 cords.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Clever, innit?
And then she'd done that and glued them back. She said that'll be okay. And she said, luckily enough, both cuts were cut that way. So it won't, because when you're doing that, there's big. I was surprised the big holes in there. It's bloody massive, the hole in there. It's incredible. You've got that bit of skin there with a muscle on it, and then you've got this bit of skin with a muscle in there, and there's nothing else in there.
That's
It's
just the bones.
just strings that go through. It's like you know, like the old cables on a crane, like, you know.
Yeah.
Just a big square tube with these.
Well, I definitely think you've got more than 9 lives there, Dave.
Is that the same hand that you put the
That one there.
Yeah.
And Dave,
That's my narrowboat smack up hand. That is.
Dave is actually left-handed as well, so yeah.
To be fair, that's healed really well. 'Cause
It's
I
done
was
really well,
expecting it
2
to look
weeks,
a lot worse
yeah.
than that.
God, that must have been awful.
Right, so we're going to do a little bit of rejigging. I've decided I don't like the control panels and electric panel at the back on this side here. So what I'm going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to recess the panel. So I'll show you in a minute what the plan is. So, but that I kind of. I guess we didn't really take it on board at the time how many times you're so close to switches and what have you as you come into the boat, because it is a restricted space and
I don't know how many times the horn's been pressed.
yeah. We broke the toggle on the light switch, didn't we? So so what we're going to do is recess that top panel back, so that will eliminate that problem.
Yeah.
So
we've taken inspiration from you, Ollie, so thanks for that.
Plus, we watched Ollie's blog and it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, exactly. And so our very handy friend here, Boom Boom, has come to help us, haven't you?
So this panel here, so all it is, because obviously bearing in mind that we've got the steps that rise up, so it's going to be this panel here. So what we're going to do, we're going to the width of the batten is we're going to cut down equal all the way around. So we're going to have to change the position of bits and pieces anyway. But we're going to take that out. Then we're going to use, instead of 18mm ply, we're going to use 12mm ply. So that gives us a little bit more space within the electric cupboard, because as you can see it's quite close. The consumer unit, stuff like that. So we're going to move that slightly over to the left hand side, as you see, and then so that's kind of the plan. But we're not going to make a load of cutouts on here, because when the electrician comes, it will give him sort of free space, or whatever you want to call it, to sit, position stuff.
Yeah.
Because we've got the what's it called, the panel, the battery management system panel will be on here. So
that's the problem with trying to set up a panel for a boat.
Yeah.
You need to have all your systems in place, like your solar, your charging system, Vectron, registering, or I forget what they call it now. Systems and all that. So you need to have all your switch panels and all your systems in place, and all your cables coming out the holes, all wired up into there, without anything running on the boat, and get it all in there. Then when you fix your panels, you fix them into where you want them, and it's all finished. But what we've had to do is we've had to fix it so we can use the lighting and we can use different bits and all that. And it's like temporary fixing something all the time, and it's a pain.
I know we haven't got the engine start up with panel either.
As soon as you find out what engine you're fitting, then that panel will come with that, and then we'll be able to get the dimensions and all that. But it's better to fit it when the engine's being fitted, and cut a hole in the panel and do it all at that time.
So but we can find out the size of that tomorrow at Crick, can't we? Maybe.
I'm not. We'll probably outline it on the board.
Yes.
But we won't cut it out.
No.
It will just be because that's the position that I want it in, so that the electrician knows that not to use that position. So
yes. Yeah.
So, but the idea will be that we'll be able to take this panel out.
Yeah.
So that we can then retrospectively cut outs and do whatever we need to do. But it really needs to go back, because
it's definitely a good idea. Well, I just watched, Lee just showed me Ollie's a blog in there, and it's a brilliant idea. I must admit, every time I come in and be shopping on my boat, which I've got a switch panel that is face mounted on the board there, I'm definitely going to drop mine back as well.
Yeah.
Because when I hit it with a shopping bag, I switch half a dozen different things on. And then by the time you get in with your shopping and put your bags on the thing and then go back to switch all the switches off, you know.
It's not just that, it's just don't know.
It's a good idea.
You don't know whether you're going to damage something as well.
Yeah,
you know, it's easily done. As I say, we broke this toggle off.
Yeah.
So we had to buy a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, how many times is that going to happen?
Yeah.
You know, so
It's sort of
it
15
makes-
quid a go or whatever they
well,
are, yeah.
Whatever, isn't it?
It's a
You
brilliant
just,
system, though. But mind you, the only reason I think we decided to come out that far is because of the tight space inside.
Yeah. But the steps don't have to be lifted up that far anyway, do they?
No,
So
they only
we'll
come
be
up
all
in
right.
there.
Yeah.
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 So,
Okay.
yeah, so that's what we've got planned to do. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay. No sweary Dave today.
I can't see it. Oh, well, I can see a bit of metal here, but I
I
can't
see a bit of metal, but I can't see.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, there's a screw at the top here, Dave. Yeah, I'll get it. I think it's the cable trunk in here.
yeah, okay, you know. Is it a bit lonely?
It's just touching that top corner.
Just there.
Yeah, just in that corner. Literally.
If I
and
give you
that's-
my pencil, could you mark it?
My pencil. Cheeky. Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while, Dave. You must be running low on pencils now.
Got him early?
Yeah.
Right.
Just, literally just that corner.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just nick him off here.
Yeah.
Right. You got my pencil?
Yeah, it's there. Cheeky.
Right, I'll lead down he goes again, mate.
Well, you might as well. Quid.
Right, that's him there, mate.
Yeah?
That's him there. Now what we got to do is cut this CLS to go around there.
And that is literally on the. Oops.
Oops, sorry. Mate.
That puts us right on the edge of the consumer unit there.
That's not bad there, is it?
No.
But I think you might need to go over a little bit more, Lee.
Have
Have you got a tape? No, I've got a tape.
when you say go over, what do you
Hang on.
mean? Go over.
Have a quick look. We got 50 mil there. Oh yeah, plenty. Look, I've got 50, 55 there. 40 mil there. Yeah, no, that's all right.
So
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll get the CLS now. And
Yeah.
We'll cut the CLS to this thickness here, which is
Yeah.
30, 40 mil on it. And then I'll run a block of CLS in there, down there and along there.
yeah,
Yep, and then we'll run ply around it. Okay?
yeah.
That'll be the bottom, that'll be the side there, and that'll go along like that and down there. Actually, you could just run a bit of ply up there. Don't need
That
just
will
need
frame
one
it
bit
really
of CLS
nicely.
in there. We might have got a bit, haven't we?
Well, we
What's
had
bit
that.
of CLS. That's a little bit-
No.
It's the right width though. It's the right width.
Do we need to go out and buy some?
No,
No, I've got
we
some.
run that down. We
They couldn't
run.
believe that. We goes in there. They got half a length of CLS
Yeah.
for £4,
£4.50.
and then you get a full 84-foot length for £3.65.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, he said they've done a deal.
I said to
on
mate,
these
but
two.
only one half a length. Can I have it for £3.65? He said, no, you can buy a full length.
It's all right. We'll probably need it anyway. Right though, won't it? I had to
It's
ask
England,
him.
isn't it? It's England.
I
Isn't it?
asked him. I said, "Is this the right price? Is the right way round?" Because it's saying the smaller piece is more expensive than the long piece.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And he said, no, we've done a deal on the 2.4
That's how it's going to go, mate, like that.
I can't
Or we
see.
could. I don't think we need a bit of CLS. Oh, we got to fix that somehow. So we are going to put a bit of CLS in like that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put that in like that, right? Yep. Then we'll fix a piece of ply down there.
What? Now.
Oh, hang on. If that goes along there, push it up a minute, Lee.
Hang on. That's up. Hang on. There you go.
He's up there, right? Yeah. Now that'll go there. That'll load it there. That'll load that there.
Can we?
Like that. That will load that there like that, right? I'll cut that there and push that right through into there.
That's
and
big.
then I'll just put a piece along the bottom there and that'll do us. You don't
Yeah.
need a piece there, do we? And then the ply will come out to here,
Yeah.
right?
What about will we get all the panels on there, won't we?
Well, that's the original opening size there.
Yeah. So
right?
we're only losing.
You know, where the panels are going in.
Yeah. So we're not losing much.
We're not
are we?
losing anything at all, are we? Yeah, that would go in.
Yeah. Yeah, our pencils here.
Oh, I think the sun's trying to push through.
What's it stuck on? Oh, a bit of that. Yeah, what's that now?
Got a hammer. Yeah. That'll do.
That's it. Yeah, lovely job.
Whack a couple of screws in there. That'll
Yeah.
do.
But again, up to the top, and the same this side.
So we're going to
So
put
that-
18
Where
mil
that
ply
goes in there,
on
look,
to
I'm gonna
frame it
put
on the outside
that
just to
in
finish
like
it off.
that, look, and that'll go right against there,
Yeah.
right up to there. And then you'll have to get some filler and fill it all the way up there.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Then that'll do that.
Lovely. Well, I hope you enjoyed our vlog today. As you can see, I've put the second coat on along here. I'm so pleased that colour looks beautiful, the stiff clear blue. I've just put another coat on some of the skirtings for the other side. So yeah, we're going to finish this next time because Dave's got some 18 mil ply which he's going to get from his boat. So we'll finish that next time, then I can paint it up and then it's all ready for the electrician to do his bit, cut bits in. We hope you enjoyed our vlog today, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, ready for our crick vlog. See you tomorrow. Bye.